out and out the best striker the Premier League has ever seen. It's about, maybe Henry is on par, but he's the best striker the Premier League has ever seen.
What does it mean to you being here today? Have you got a ticket?
Yep, got a ticket, entered the ballot. Entered the ballot, got in the reserves, got a ticket. I'm made up. I've missed this so much. Absolutely fantastic.
I mean, this atmosphere now, we're outside the ground at the moment, waiting for the coach, is what all of us have missed from 18 months, isn't it?
Yeah, we've missed it so much. I didn't get excited until this morning, and then I started getting the goosebumps on the arms, and I started getting ready. Absolutely fantastic, love it.
So have you got a ticket today?
No tickets today.
Did you enter the ballot?
No, we do, because what we do, we just come games. We're not season ticket holders, but we just come on the odd game when we can. But like I say, we're looking forward to getting back in the stadium, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, I'm
can't wait,
excited.
And you felt you had to be here today?
Yeah, definitely, because it's Serge's
100%.
last time at the Etihad. So
we saw the fans were outside last time, and they were like, you know, we saw the atmosphere, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we said, well, on the last game, because it's Sergio's last game, we've got to come and show face, haven't we?
Yeah.
So you've done that?
We've done that, yeah, he made that this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
How does Sergio rank then in your list of all-time greats?
He's up there with the very best, like with Colin Bell, like Edin Dzeko. He's up there with the greats of the city. He's probably the best striker I've ever seen in my lifetime.
I've been a fan now for 45 years, and today means everything from where we came from all them years ago at Main Road. The legacy's there, isn't it, Ian? So I'm just hoping today we give Sergio a good send-off and everything like what's true, and get back to normality soon, get the fans back in the stadium.
You must feel very privileged to have a ticket today and to see the trophy lift.
Lucky I've got a ticket today. I'd like one for next week, but obviously matters in the different hands there, aren't they? But yeah, I'd love to have a ticket for next week.
Does the game matter today, or is it just about the trophy lift and Sergio?
I think it's about us celebrating again, from where we came from many years ago. For the legacy fans, as we've been speaking about, I think it's important that we build the dynasty. It's important for the young fans as well to see that we're still around and we can take it forward into the future.
To be back after what's been easy for some but hell for others, we've missed this more than anything. I've watched every game, but to have this back and be with my friends again having a drink, seeing everybody how happy they are, it means everything to us.
Still going to be strange, only 10,000 in the ground, isn't it?
It's going to be strange, but I think the people that are in there will make the difference. And I think it's one step that matters, because after this, it'll be, I think, more back.
Are you confident beginning the next season we'll be back to full capacity?
Yeah, I am actually, yeah. I think the vaccine process will work, and I think it'll prove that it's the right thing to do, and the fans will be welcome back fully. Yeah, I do think that.
So what means the most to you today? Sergio's last appearance, the trophy presentation, fans being back.
Probably Sergio, as much as the trophy presentation itself. I mean, to win the trophy after what we've been through and where we've been is amazing. But for Sergio, after 10 years and what he's done for the Football Cup, I think that does slightly mean more to be there and see him and make sure we give him a send-off. Because that's the one thing I wish, because the ground was full. We've seen off Yaya, Company, all those players. And it's meant a lot, and it's been emotional in that ground when those nights happen. Zabaleta was a very emotional night. And I'm slightly emotional about that Aguero won't get the same send-off. But I think we'll do enough to make sure it means everything, as much as it did to Zappa, Company, Yaya, all the big names that have gone, yeah.
Enjoy the day.
Will do, thanks.
So a Matchday vlog on a Matchday at the Etihad. 10,000 fans in here today. A lot of them not got tickets, who are around here at the moment welcoming the team bus. As you can hear, a big welcome for Sergio Aguero. Next of all, that is actually the team bus. It's great to be back here talking to fans again, and of course it's very exciting to be around people in proper city that showed the amount of emotion that's in everybody, doesn't it? I mean, there's a lot more than 10,000 actually here. There's people here just come to see the bus.
Yeah, well, that's the City passion in it coming through. Another league title. So, let's say, can't wait for next week. Got to win that game. Really, really got to win that game. I think that cements us as one of the best in the world.
Are you going?
All time. Unfortunately, I couldn't get one. Ticket points let me down in the end, but I'd love to be going. Whether I fly to Porto or not, that's a different story. I think I might book one this week, see if we can get along. Even just being there, the crowd, like, yeah, the emotion, you just really want to go on the bus, don't you?
How long has it took you to do that?
About an hour now and 30 minutes each side.
About an hour to do that. That's brilliant. So what does today mean to you?
Oh, Ian, it's so good to be back. Like, even walking up to the stadium before, I felt myself getting a little bit emotional because I just started thinking about like everything that's happened over the last year, watching from home, not being able to go to the ground. Just seeing everyone here again, seeing everyone in good spirits, seeing everyone happy and laughing and singing the City songs, and to be here for Aguero's last game, oh, it means the world, honestly, it does.
Trophy lift as well.
Yeah, that's a nice little bonus.
Lifts, perhaps.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be another one next week as well in Porto. But yeah, it's been a weird season, hasn't it? Because we've not been here to watch the team win the league, but it's been brilliant just being here today. To be honest, just to see it. Honestly, it means the world to me.
I don't know if it's winning the Premier League or Sergio's last game. I don't know which is more emotional.
Sergio's last game.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Sergio's last game.
Being here is the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but it's still tinged with a bit of sadness in it, and everyone can't be here. There's 40,000 people can't be here. It's sad, that, isn't it? I mean, David Silva was the same. We couldn't celebrate his sending off either. So it is tinged with a bit of sadness that the fans can't see it. But Sergio's last game, I watched the clips on the website today, Sergio's videos, and I was welling up.
And what you've got to think today is that we're representing the 30,000 and odd that can't be here.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's how I look at it.
The people from far afield who can't be here, it's sad, isn't it?
Listen, enjoy the game, lads.
Well done.
Cheers,
Take
Jesus.
it easy.
City
All right,
are the
Ian.
champions.
Hi,
Come on,
Ian.
City!
Hey, Ian, nice to be back today.
Are you excited about being back
Yeah,
in?
we are. Yeah.
16 months since we've been here, so come on, City.
We were lucky ones in the ballot to get a ticket today. Very nice, thank you very much. Yeah.
Come on, City!
We're representing everybody who can't be here, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
do,
we are.
yeah,
We
yeah.
are. We are.
And we will do, yeah.
So now I've got through the first check. I've got to walk right around the other side of the stadium, and I suspect there'll be another queue. Time is ticking.
Enjoying a cup of cocoa at the Etihad.
Are you looking forward to this, John?
Oh yes, very much so. My first game of the season. It's also my last game of the season. But what a season it's been, following the Premier League on telly. More games than just City's. But it's been great watching City.
It'll still be good, even though there's only 10,000 here, won't it?
It's a pity there's only 10,000 and not the capacity that there should be for the reception of this brilliant trophy that they've won so magnificently. But you have to be thankful for small mercies, and let's be thankful that we've got tickets for the match today and for the presentation, and especially, of course, to say cheerio to Sergio Aguero, who probably, Ian, has given everybody in this ground who's old enough to remember the finest moment as a City fan in his lifetime.
So here we are inside the ground. The club have left these on the seats for supporters as well, which is nice. Ready to welcome the champions.
He's treasured by us. He is truly one of the greats. He is the one, the only, our boy in blue, King Kong, Sergio Aguero!
Great display from the lads for me. I think they kept the ball well.
surprisingly, Everton haven't given too much to ask for, but you still have to do a professional job and get on with it, and that's what they're doing, and it's a great way to send Aguero off.
It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters at times, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters. They're so dazzling.
Just the way Pep has them playing, I don't think that will go anytime soon. If they keep it up, it could have been 3 or 4.
Well, I hope you could hear what Sean Wright-Phillips had to say there. Well, that was certainly a dazzling first half from my perspective. Kevin De Bruyne I thought was amazing. Phil Foden was showing a little bit of his footwork. Riyad Mahrez, I mean, I could go through the whole team. It really fills me full of confidence for what comes to the Champions League final, and I will be out in Porto. Thanks very much to this guy and this company. I'll be in Porto. So make sure you look out on this channel for my vlogs now. Thanks very much to City for all the support they gave me in the 2 years leading up to COVID, which I really appreciate. But now if you want to watch the vlogs that I do, they're only available on the YouTube channel called Forever Blue. This one of course being the first of the last 2 games of the season. Ain't great to have fans back. Well, that was brilliant. Outside his right foot, Sergio Aguero scored into the bottom corner. What a great joy it was to see that in the flesh.
Pitch side right now, Everton is being awarded the Premier League's Golden Ball.
Sergio Aguero all day long, absolute legend.
This is how it feels to be City. This is how it feels to be small.
Massive. You couldn't script that really, could you?
Say that again.
You couldn't really script that.
You couldn't. Just, I don't know why they were trying to tackle him at the end. The hat-trick would have been nice, but what a boy, some ball.
The best ever. The best ever. What a player. Unbelievable.
Great to be a Blue, isn't it?
I just wanted to say that I'm really proud that I had the chance to play with you and win so many trophies with City.
Yes, Sergio, it's LT. Well, thank you for everything you've done for our football club. All those biblical goals that have sent us to celestial heights.
Y nada, decirte que te deseo lo mejor para tu próxima aventura, tu próximo destino, que tienes un amigo para lo que necesites.
You truly are a great player, great person. I'm so happy for the time we spent together, so grateful. And I just hope that you will be happy wherever you go next, whatever you do next, even when we'll see you in management one day, who knows?
Sergio, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be with you. It was a pleasure to see you as a footballer, but especially as a person. For your humanity, I wish you all the best. I will not forget you, and be happy, please. You deserve it. Sergio, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you for your greatness. Thank you for giving us 10 years of some of the most incredible goals that this country has ever seen.
For me, that goal is the most important in my life because, you know, I remember that game I played shit. Honestly, I played so bad, and then I say, okay, 2-2. Okay, one chance, please. Let's go.
To be honest with you, someone's caught footage of, well, on a guy's phone. I'm going to go home and get it myself, but there's footage of when that header goes in. I was sat directly behind it. The sentiment behind why I wanted to sit there in the family stand was because that's where he scored the goal against QPR. So I wanted to sit right behind the point where he scored, and he did it again with an header, a bullet header. Like, what an header! And to score a header and beat Rooney's record, you can't write it.
No, what did you make of it? Tell me what you made of that.
I thought actually we'd get beat today because I thought that lot needed to win to get into the league, and I thought he put out a weakened team, but 5-0. Only sad thing is that if Aguero could have got an hat-trick, it would have been unbelievable. But to score 2 goals in the last half an hour is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we go in now to Porto in good form.
You going?
Oh, absolutely. You?
See you there. Oh yeah, see you there.
Brilliant. No, of course it's obviously a sad day we couldn't go in, but you know, winning the league, it's always an important thing for this club, and you know, like I said, to finish like that for Sergio, it's perfect.
Your 2 granddads will be pretty proud of all that today, won't they?
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know, eras change, don't they? You know, and we've just got to keep going and keep winning things for City. That's the most important thing.
I'm hoping in another couple of years I'll be filming you having scored the winning goal in a game like that.
We'll see. That's the plan, hopefully. But listen, we've just got to keep going, haven't we? Keep working, and we'll see.
Great being a blue, isn't it?
It's the best in the world.
You obviously played with Sergio, and that was a magnificent send-off. What did you make of it?
It was just an incredible moment. He was right by where Pep was doing the interview, and he had tears in his eyes. That's what it meant. You know, it's not games, it's not for fun. Sergio, you know, for what he did on the pitch, true inspiration, but off the pitch was even more special. He was the nicest, most humble person you could ever meet. Never got involved in anything, always every day smiling, happy. And when he got on the pitch, he was just explosive. So emotional day, but great send-off for him, and hopefully he can come back.